The female celebrity had only met this poor young man twice, and she couldn't resist kissing him. Just 2 hours ago, a thief had entered the man's bookstore, but he pretended not to notice and continued to warmly receive the beautiful female customer in front of him. When the beauty successfully bought his goods, he was so excited that he gave her a gift as well. The man was being so generous because his bookstore was on the verge of closing down, and he wanted to sell as many products as possible before it shut down. However, he had no idea that the beautiful female customer he received today was actually a globally famous superstar. He thought that there would be no more interaction between them. Unexpectedly, a few minutes later, the two met again at the corner of the street. It was even more absurd that Nick accidentally spilled all the drink in his hand onto the beauty's chest. Looking at the wet beauty, Nick was somewhat tempted. He quickly apologized and sincerely invited her to his home to change her clothes. At this time, Ella also recognized that Nick was the owner of that bookstore. Because of the kindness Nick had shown earlier, Ella instantly let down her guard. Then she followed Nick to his home. And when Ella put on clean clothes, Nick was shocked. He recognized that the woman in front of him was the big star Ella whom he had admired for a long time. He began to try hard to find topics to talk about, but the circles they lived in were completely different. One of Ella's dresses was worth several years of his salary. However, Nick's sincere attitude and genuine communication were what Ella longed for but rarely got. In the end, Ella just said, "Thank you," to him and left. Seeing that Ella was about to leave, Nick could no longer hold back the excitement in his heart. He chased after her and tried to strike up a conversation, but Ella left directly. Nick felt a bit disappointed and regretted not asking for her contact information just now. But just as he turned to leave, Ella came back. It turned out that she had left her book there. Nick quickly brought the book over. But this time, Ella didn't leave. Instead, she stepped forward and gave Nick a kiss. When their lips separated, Ella's attitude suddenly changed. She asked Nick to keep what had happened today a secret and then left again.